Here's my aquaponics setup. It's pretty much done. I just need to do some final touch-ups and cleanup, of course. But it's my whole system so far. I've got down here, I've got the tank, and right now I've got my old pond plants in it. I had it as a fish pond to overwinter, and the pond plants keep it clean and such. And you can see there's a pump down the bottom, pumps up into the pipe there, and goes up to the filter. And then last night I added this. You can see the offshoot of it going across there and up, and then across here. And I'm going to put these, try some vertical pipes. I've just got one here right now, but I'm going to go get some more this afternoon, and I'm going to put strawberries in them and see how they grow. I don't know if I like the way this one came out, but something like that. So it's a 110 gallon tank, and then I'm going to have, I think, 5 or 6 of these hanging across here. And then we go up, I've got my half drums, gravel. These are already planted, but the seeds haven't come up yet. I've got bell siphons, the auto siphons on here, on each one, and then down here in the tank. You can see each tank they use the bottom of the barrels as holding tanks for more volume, and you can see the siphons running down there. But I'll also be able to put different kinds of fish. I'm thinking of trying different species. Because each of these barrels holds about 30 to 35 gallons of water, so that's enough to put in some different species. So I'm thinking of doing, catfish and maybe carp, maybe some crayfish or something, and just maybe different species of fish to try and see how it works out. So each tank has a valve that's adjustable, so I can adjust the flow. It helps to keep the siphons running correctly. If you come up here, the water comes up to the top, comes up. Here's the feed pipe that comes up for the pump, comes up here, and then goes into, I've got it spraying into this pipe, and then you can see I got a little splitter on there just to increase the aeration. The water goes into the pipe and travels down to the bottom, and it comes up through the filter media here, and it helps settle out the solids into the bottom of this. And then here's the inlet to the drain. And there's a little plug down the bottom that I can open and drain off the waste, and it gets in the bottom of the barrel. Put it on my regular dirt plants. The drain has got a outlet. This outlet is raised, and it's the overflow, and then this is the main outlet to the pipes, to the grow beds. And then anything that doesn't go through this pipe goes back through the overflow down into the drain and runs back down to the pond. Each one of these tanks has a plug outlet that comes up and arches back into the drain, so they all hook up into the drain, and that way it sets the height of the overflow, and I can just shorten this up a little bit if it's too deep. And that's pretty much it. That's what I've got so far. I may end up having to screen it. It's going to get pretty hot here in the summer, and I think that the light is shining. Not only does this black barrel gather a lot of heat, but I think the light is shining through the white barrels and generating heat inside the tanks itself, capturing a little more heat, kind of like a greenhouse effect. So I may end up having to screen it a little better. But so I'm going to raise my fish. I've got my soldier fly bin over there, which I made a different video of, so I can feed my soldier flies, at least supplementally feed my soldier flies to my fish, and then grow my plants. That's it.